When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When all the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Yeah, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Fuck it. Myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be.
So welcome everybody to the Pro-Consciousness meditation. And in this time of worry, in this time of where the world is in kind of a crisis and we have all these uncertainty around, I like this song of Paul McCartney who said, "Let it be." And he bring in his song Mother Mary, which who said, "Let it be, let be our difference," because if we look over the world, there is so many difference and belief system and the way to relate with reality, relate with religion and politics, and he said. And she come and she said, let it be. And let it be is to have this kind of a pro-consciousness mind where we can see through difference what is in common, what we have in common, what is the same. And when you think about Mother Mary, of course, we are more in this context of Christianity. But even though, when she has manifested herself at different time in the last century, she will be in Portugal, and then she will have a different color and different kind of skin and dresses. She will manifest in Africa, in Mexico, and every place she went, she will have like a different, she will adapt to the context. And I like this picture here because it reminds me Gaia, which is another expression of what I say the Divine Mother. So because Mary is the Divine Mother in the Christianity, but in other religion, we speak about either Gaia or we speak about the Divine Mother. And if we carry on a little bit this idea, it's a womb. It's a matrix. And this is also what is the noosphere. It's a womb where we can connect together, at the level of our being, at the level of our essence. And this morning, this is what will be the meditation. It will be to connect at that level. And then when we will leave in a few days, we will have a place to reconnect together because I will miss you guys. It's like we know for each other for few days, and then, you disappear for another year or 2 years or 3 years, but, in consciousness, in our essence, we can still be connected together. This morning, I like also, we do a meditation, and I will be very short, but there is kind of a breathing we can also do just to prepare the meditation, and then I will give you a mantra, and then you receive a card also. I will tell you what to do with it. It's a card that has been informed program by Yuri Crown. I don't know if you probably has been exposed to his lecture. He's a physicist. And then there is a way to engram information, and that information is about, of course, the noosphere project. So here we will do two kinds of breath. It's the ladder breath and the fire one. And here's my dear daughter. I'm very blessed with my children. And she will teach this kind of ladder breath and fire breath that we will do to prepare the meditation.
Welcome everyone. Hi, my name is Estelle Thompson and I'm here in beautiful Hawaii. I'm here to introduce to you some breathing techniques and some crystals here to do the T-square meditation, part of the noosphere meditation experience that Dr. Paul is doing. So again, my name is Estelle. I'm a yoga teacher. I'm an artist. So thank you for listening. So the T-square meditation starts with the fire breath, and then we move on to the lather breath, and then I will show you the crystals, the way to move them, and then I will do a whole recap. I'll actually do it with you, so you have a bit more sense of it. Okay. And so the fire breath will start, actually, I'd like for you to be in a comfortable seat. So here I am, cross-legged. You could be on your knees, you can be in your bed, you can be on a chair. As long as you're comfortable and you're not collapsed, that you're nice and open, so you're rolling your shoulders back, your neck is nice and long. And in a space where hopefully there's not too much distraction. I'm lucky enough that I'm in a beautiful park here and the breeze is rolling by. But close off your phone. Make sure that your space is clear. Okay, so we'll start with the fire breath, which I like to call sometimes transformative breath. It's a breath that activates lots of fire, gets the circulation, the blood flowing. Gets you nice and warmed up. It's the breath that starts from the belly. It's short, sharp exhales. Okay, so it sounds a bit like this. And usually we start this breath by breathing in full through your nose, and then exhaling halfway, and then beginning. Okay, and I like to place my hand on my belly because it reminds me that the breath is not from the chest. I shouldn't be going like this, that it's really from a deeper place, from the depths of your belly, really. So we start the experience with the fire breath.
Okay, so we experience with the heart variability this abdominal breath. Now there's different quality of breathing, and this one again is an abdominal breath. And actually, we will not work with the crystal. We will use the card instead. And then, as we first we do the fire breath. So in other words, you will hand the card in your hands like this, which is replacing the crystal. And then, with the finger, you move the energy. So when you start, because you will do the fire breath. As you said, you take a full breath and then halfway, and then you start to. So this is what ancient knowledge told us, that there is an energy at the base of the spine. So you fire that, and then you bring through, the spine first to the heart, and then you hold your fingers to the heart, and then you bring the finger to the pineal gland. So, and then, of course, this enhances your meditation because you add with the mantra this movement of energy. And I don't have to go in depth this morning because this is all in the Pro Consciousness meditation course. So, but you don't need crystal. You can do it with the card. Of course, if you use a crystal, then it's it's more personal. So let's see now the ladder breath.
And then the ladder breath, which is a word that I use in many of my yoga classes to bring lots of precision, to bring clarification and focus to our breath. In yoga and meditation, we bring awareness to our bodies, to our minds, to the spirit. And whilst we know that we're inhaling and we know that we're exhaling, by bringing the ladder, by bringing the spine into the equation, brings a bit more focus and clarity. Like I said, we have the vertical axis and then we have the horizontal axis. So the ladder, of course, starts at the base of the spine, and I wore my red pants today because the base of the spine is the color red, the root chakra. So we start at the base of the spine, and how beautiful. I have a tree right behind me to portray beautiful symbolism. Okay, so I start at the base of the spine, and I come up to my belly, up to my heart, all the way up to the crown of my head. And then I go down again, down the ladder. Okay, so I go up the ladder, and then I go down the ladder. Now, if you're used to or know Ujjayi breathing, long inhales and longer exhales. On the inhale, you expand, and on the exhale, you land. Okay, but with this experience, we add the tongue. Okay, so it's not simply to inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. We inhale through your nose. You take the tip of your tongue below your lower teeth. Okay, so your tongue is going to look kind of like this. So your tongue to the lower teeth, and then the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. So the air goes through your tongue and then the roof of your mouth. So it's a bit of a suction that happens, and you will hear a sound. You will hear a sound that goes with it. So let's do it once just together, the ladder breath. So I get my tongue in check. And this will take some practice. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. Practice and all is coming. So the first time might be just to kind of look at this video, practice it for yourself. So I get my tongue in, and now I'll find my comfortable seat. Hold. Okay, so up the ladder, down the ladder with the work, the energetic work of the tongue. So that's the ladder breathing. Okay, so we got the fire breath, the ladder breath. Now,
Okay, so that part we don't need this morning. So what she said, the ladder breath. So at the beginning, we will hold the breath. First, we do the fire, and then we will hold the breath with the ladder at the heart, and then we will hold there like 5 seconds, and then exhale. We will do it 3 times, and then you bring the breath at your head, and then the same thing. You hold there for 5 seconds, and you let it go. I will guide you through this, okay? But you can also go your own rhythm, but this is how it works. And here we don't have the crystal, but as we do the same thing. It's like at the beginning, the heart, and then the head. And then we will, this is what replaces the crystal, okay? And then you have the finger. Everybody has understood that. But then, of course, when you do the breathing, you're already putting more energy. That in some way will calm down your mind. But there's all the time thought going around. This is where the engineering of mantra is very powerful, because it's a way to go in deeper mode of relaxation or calming the mind, at the same time building the focus. But it's not, you don't force, you don't concentrate on something. You just take the sound and then you observe it. And sometimes the sound disappears, you come back, and then come a time where there is no sound, there is nothing, you are just in a state of awareness. And of course, for people who are more used to bring the energy in the head, then you can have an experience with light, and then everything starts from there. This is where, this kind of a ground, where after that everyone will go with his own belief and his own way to translate the unseen. So, give you a seed. This is what is a mantra. Don't say it loud after, because if you want to keep the power of a mantra, you have to keep it for yourself. If you want to share that, you say just go projectnoasphere.com, and we will have this meditation there, the short version, available, so people can learn that. Okay. The mantra I use is pata. There's so many mantra. That one, what I like, has the two, the pa is the father, and the ta is the mother. And, Taoist medicine, ancient model of healing, they all speak all the time about these two polarity, the father, the mother. And I believe in the next decade, we have known for centuries now, it's kind of spirituality based on the father, but the mother now is taking also the balance. And these contain both, the pulse, the father, the mother. And then you have it's an epistemology is the sound opening a new understanding. So again, so you can read about that. But essentially, this is what is the sound. You have the yin, the yang, the father, the mother. Okay? So we will warm up. We'll start to do the fire breath. But before we start, there is another gift I received during the seminar from Ricardo. And I like you start the meditation with the gong. And this, I think, is a precious gift. You will come. And it is from Brazil. And again, I'm honoring people coming from India, from Brazil, from Hawaii, because how can we translate, this Divine Mother in so many cultures?
Namaste Naradevaya Namaha Namo Narayanaya Chan Padarivananataya Yoginan Pataye Namaha Namaste Mitra Devaya Namaha Gurave Brahma Varchase Namo Mahadvyasi Devyo Gurvyacha Namo Namaha Om Hrim Shrim Klim Aim Saum Yoga Devyai Namaha Om Hrim Shrim Klim Aim Saum Yoga Devyai Namaha Om Hrim Shrim Klim Aim Saum Yoga Devyai Namaha Shubhamastu Sakha